How y'all doing, my people? It's your boy Oski, spreading nothing but truth, peace, and love that equals unity. And as always, stay humble. But I'm going to jump right into it. Okay? Today, we're going to discuss the concept of time. And to do this, I'm going to break it down in two different categories again. It's going to be the critical thinking category and the zombie state of mind category. Those two is going to be the categories that we're going to talk about and discuss the concept of time and how they see it. So to start with, the 5% of the world are critical thinking, and that includes the 1% which runs the whole world. This 1% up there is been there for too long, and it definitely doesn't want to let go and keep you mentally in a prison where you are now being programmed to be certain type of way and live your life according to how they want you to live life and not how you want to live it. Now, the zombie state of mind category, which is the 95% of the people in the world, they are running a program. They are under the systematic way of living. The systematic way of living. They are inside the matrix. They don't know what is really going on in the world. They're walking around not even taking advantage of every second of their time because they are under the control of their time. The people that control the whole world, the 1%. They are taking your time and making it their time without you even knowing it. Most people in the zombie state category are doing it willingly and don't even have a clue that they are a program, and they actually keep updating new ways of manipulate the way that you see life and the way that you think. And what is that causing is a program they run for themselves, and it doesn't wake up from actually questioning things on their own. So they're just running a program. The critical thinker category knows that now your time is your biological clock when you wake up, when you first open your eyes. That time in the morning, that's when your time starts. You don't run on their time. So you have to know how to enjoy and take advantage of every second of your life, every minute, every hour. You have to make sure that you make them count. So that's how the critical thinking category thinks. It's a difference of how they see the concept of time and how the zombie state of mind look at the concept of time. In other words, to sum it up, the zombie category state of mind think that time is just seconds passing by making you older, and then you get old, and then you die, and that's it. They don't, that's how they are running a program. And as long as you know that you're running this program, you will do it because you don't know that you're running a program. It's a little bit hard to explain to the zombie state of mind how they are using your time and not letting you use your time how you want to use it, how you want to spend it, and how you want to actually take every breath that you take counts by just being the best version of yourself. They want you to just stay in that program system, which is system within system within systems that keep you distracted and occupied doing other things instead of the things that you want to do. But since no one comes and tell you what is important in life, you just go follow a blueprint that's already made to try to figure out life. So the critical side category, we know that knowledge is power. But what is more powerful than having knowledge is spreading the knowledge, passing it down to others, making sure that the next person knows what you know so that they can become better themselves, you know? And they always have a ripple effect where that will start to be contagious because the critical side category are in a different frequency level. They are questioning things. Now, the zombie state of mind category, they don't know how to question anything. They just do what they're told when they're told and how they're told. They don't know that once they control their time and they run the whole world, they already know how to keep you occupied using your time so you don't question anything and keep you occupied. You're just doing what they want you to do without asking any questions. It's a difference once you start to click and start to think critically. So you will step out from being in a zombie state of mind and actually know what's going on around the world and what's really important and what is the most important thing about life, which is life itself. But the best thing about life is knowing that you are alive, because if you don't exist, nothing wouldn't matter, right? So you have to make sure that you keep that in mind, that you're right here and this is like the biggest thing that you could call a miracle. Right now, at this second, you exist. So you have to make sure that you're in tune with that. And how you use your time wisely becomes doing the best thing that it makes you take advantage of whatever biological clock you have left here to become the best version of you. So everyone will be contagious to the ripple effect of becoming better themselves, because it's all about reaching down and grabbing anyone that is not, doing good. You have to help them somehow. You have this obligation to make sure that everybody that's around you is okay with themselves. And if it's not that way, you would have to either step away or let them completely do it on their own, or you definitely wouldn't have to step in and pass down the knowledge of how life works in the critical thinkers category. Life to us, it works in a different type of way. It doesn't, nothing in material in the world really matters to us. We already know the most valuable thing that we have is our time, our biological clock time, the time that we're going to be here. Because once it expires, that's all. That is all. You did your contributions to the world while you was alive, and you have to make sure that you do the best that you can to do that, to become you. And the only way that you could do that is by loving yourself and becoming who you really are, by start questioning things about why life is running the way that it's running. Now the 5%, I'm included in there. We are the type of people that like to pass down the knowledge so we can learn how to unplug others to become critical thinkers for their better way of being. It's a good thing to actually help the next person think better. They become better thinkers are to whatever situations they go through, and they'll be slowly deprogramming themselves from the system. Now this is not something you do overnight. It just happens at any time in different levels of your life, and then you just got to keep on going with it. But it definitely will start happening something good, because now you're becoming in charge and taking control of your life and your time. And when you take control of your time, their clock is synchronized to the phones and your watch. That time will not matter that much, because your time now is become more valuable. It's the most important thing in life, not about life, because the most important thing about life is life. But the most important thing in life is your time. It's equally good as the love you put out to the world. It's just as good as always being happy with yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally, and making sure that you are doing what is right because it is the right thing to do, not because someone else tell you that it's the right thing to do. Critical thinking category, we are trying to help everyone around Sometimes I encounter a lot of people that I don't know which program they're running, so I have to make sure that I do my observations so I could actually classify who am I talking to. Because sometimes you're not talking, most of the people, which is 95% the zombie state of mind, most of these people, it's inside our families. We love them. It's our neighbors. It's all around us. They live all around us. But they don't know that they are running a program, so they don't know how to have productive conversations so they could grow from within. They're not using their concept of time, which the critical thinking category knows that it is an illusion. It's a set mind way of thinking when you actually start to synchronize your time with their time, instead of actually paying attention to your biological clock, which is your time here on earth. That's the one that you have to make sure you do your best. We trying to wake everybody up. Yes, you cannot save the whole world with one person, but you could. It only takes one person to make a difference. You can make sure that that could be you in your own life. You have to question everything. Question everything and find the right solution. Don't question to fight it. Question everything to get to the bottom of it. Find down the truth, and you could pass it down to the people that you love. You could pass it down to the next person. So we all grow at the same time. That's all I'm saying, my people. Please think with your head. Don't be in the program side, please. Wake up to the critical thinking category. If you do that, I promise you, you will never have to question why is it that you lining up to get a shot. Because now you know. And if you in that category that's running a program and lining up to get a shot because you're scared, you are in the system. You need to wake up. You are in the matrix. You don't need to put anything in your body that was not designed to be in your body, in your system. Just because you're scared, because they using the fear concept to promote all of these radical things that's happening so they can manipulate the way that you think. But if you ask yourself questions, you will understand that it is a control thing. The 1% that run the whole world, they're into the controlling business. They're into controlling your time. They're into controlling how you live your life. They're into controlling how you think. They're into controlling everything, my people. Well, I'm going to keep it short. Gave you the two concepts of mentalities from two different categories of the concept of time, from the critical thinking category to the zombie state of mind category, and how can we become better by helping the next person know what we know to do their best. We only got this one shot at life, people. Make sure that you make your best and yours. It's your boy Oski, spreading nothing but truth, peace, and love that equals unity. And as always, stay humble, my people.